What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Pepe today at the request of Akane Soratobu. We're doing this for you. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Pepe, first and foremost, let's look at it on CoinMarketCap here. Look at its token kind of metrics. What's its market cap, stuff like that. $8.7 billion. It's a pretty high market cap for a coin that's a meme coin, and it's been around for its first cycle. It's only been around for about a year and a half, almost 2 years actually. If we look at the current price and we project out, let's just say Pepe, I doubt it, right? With coins like this, and I don't care who you are, if you're holding Pepe, let me put an end to your dreams right now, or maybe let me enlighten your dreams if they're not this high. But if you're at a $8.8 billion market cap, the idea that you could see a 10x or more is not likely, right? And very, very, very not likely. You don't hit 100 billion. You definitely don't break 100 billion. Could you see 88 billion or more? It's possible. I think it is possible, but very unlikely. Likely, your cycle high will top off anywhere from 20 billion to 40 billion, maybe 60 billion, maybe as high as 80 billion itself, but you likely don't really go too much higher than that. And if you were to go higher, the closer you get to 100, the less likely that it is. But I suppose 100 would be that true barrier. Okay, so with what we know about that now, with that being said, 8.8 billion, maybe a 10x or just above there would be the maximum kind of potential that you have. Because an 11x, I guess you could do an 11x. I suppose you could do even a 12x, right? But after that, that's when things get funny. So let's just put you at about a 12x there. Right there, a little bit above it, yeah. So 0.000250525. Wouldn't that be a phenomenal number? Just all those 2 zeros. It's just a kind of serendipitous number there, if that's where you went. I wonder if there's any fibs that line up with that, right? And the reason I'm doing this again is kind of that's around $100 billion in market cap. I very much doubt Pepe goes there, but if it were to go there, that's kind of the all-time high that I could expect it to go to, or I could imagine it to go to. Pepe being at $8.8 billion now, we could also see, at a minimum, I suppose, more than a 2x, because that'd be 16 billion. But you could stop, man. You could stop at 20. You don't have to go higher than 20. So 2x would be 16 billion, right? 2.5x would be 22 billion. So we'd want to do a little bit less than a 2.5. Let's just do 140%, 140 something percent. That should be roughly a $20 billion market cap. So I would say as big of a range as it is, and I know it's a very, very big range, but anything from 0.00005 to 0.00025 is a possibility for Pepe to top out at, right? And I just want to make sure, because that range seems big again. Yeah, that's possible, right? It doesn't have to go this high, and in fact, as the closer you get to this line, the less likely it is that you hit it. And then probably it does hit this line. I would expect that you probably don't stop here and you go somewhere in between, right? Let's throw some fibs on there now that we have that range kind of identified, okay? Making sense out of what the potential market cap limitations are. So 2272, right in the very minimums of your range. And I know it's not what you like to consider, but let's be real with ourselves. You very well could stop at 4 zeros, 5, 7, 6, 7. You're at 4 zeros, 5 now. Pepe, I'm sorry, you're at 4 zeros, 2 now. Pepe might only have a 2.5x left in it, a 3x at best for the rest of the cycle, you guys. That's what this means. It might top off soon. This next move up could promote a very serious correction, and then the rest of the cycle you're recovering just to find a double top, and then you're done, right? Who knows what it does? But I don't suspect that, if you were to get some kind of significant correction from here all the way back down to the 1618, I don't suspect you'd see these highs, right? If you were, by the end of, I don't even know what time frame we would need to see this. Maybe by the end of the halfway point of this year, by June, if you were up and still up above this line, maybe there is a possibility that you could go up here. But there's a decent chance too that you could exceed through this and go to 3 zeros, 1 1 5 5 2 5, somewhere in that zone. That's a very possible expectation to have as well. But Pepe is probably not going to grow that much, guys, from here on out through the rest of the cycle. I want to get the 1618 or the fibs back on there. And I just want to look here. Let's see, high to low. And I'm saying this with confidence, and I'm saying this like unadulterated and just bluntly because I don't want to see people bag holding, man. I did the same thing with Caspa, right? And I was a very loud and outspoken voice with Caspa. I'm less so loud about it now because I feel like the point's been made. At this point, the people who are still holding their bags for Caspa, it's just not even worth it, man. It's sad. There's a lot of people that bought in up here, and they think Cass was going to prices that are above $1, $5. I hear some people talk about $50. They think these crazy thoughts. When the top is already in for Cass, but it's going to go lower, right? I'm not saying that about Pepe. I'm just saying I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings by telling you that you're not even going to get a 10x out of this thing. You would be lucky. You would be fortunate, my friends, anybody holding Pepe, to get anything greater than like a 5.5x. You really would. You'd be fortunate to get anything greater than a 5.5x. And in crypto, in a market where the minimum expectation from here is like a 17x by the end of the cycle, and here we can actually prove that, right? Others, real quick. I didn't expect the tone of this video to go this way, but I'm going to name this video Why You Should Not Buy Pepe. High to low. Others, let's say the minimum target is the 1272, right, from its current price. That's a 2x. Well, I don't think that's the minimum target. Truthfully, I actually think others is going to its 2272. That's where I think it's going. I just got caught up in my normal stuff. But even if it doesn't go to the 2272, the minimum target I would truly have is going to be about the 1886, which that's a 7x, right? And even at its absolute kind of, and I didn't say absolute best, I shouldn't say that, but I did say fortunate. You'd be fortunate to get more than a 5.5x, fortunate to do that, where I think the average altcoin is going to do greater than a 7x. Likely the average altcoin does something like a 15x is kind of my expectation, or more than that, while Pepe is going to be fortunate to do a 5.5x. Why would, I don't know, why would you invest in this thing, man? I know that it's been good. I shouldn't say why would you invest in this. I get it. It's been good. It's been fun. It's been doing really well. But I think as a prospect from here on out through the rest of the cycle, facts are facts. It's probably not going to go to a price above $100 billion. Not this meme coin that's a VC-backed coin. The whole purpose of it was to pump it, to dump it on the retail market, right? When you get to those higher market cap levels, the liquidity will be there to dump at these high levels for them to make a killing on. So they're going to, right? It's achieved its mission with a market cap this high. I don't think that it's worth investing in. If I was invested in Pepe, if I bought down here, I wouldn't be selling here. Hell no, I wouldn't be, because it's gonna go up higher. Why would I sell here? There's more gains to be had, right? If I bought down here, I wouldn't be selling here either. But soon enough, the time's gonna come, right? Soon enough, the time's gonna come. And compared to most cryptos, it's not going to gain that much more from here. So I got nothing else to say. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here.